Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. I'm back. Another edition of Songs in the Night. So, as you can probably tell, I got my spectacles on because I'm going to take you a little different direction tonight. So, before I get started, I want to make sure you're viewing by making sure that you share. It's going to be a smooth night tonight. So, anyway, so glad to be with you here on another installment of Songs in the Night, and I'm making sure that my phone is not going to interrupt me in the process. All right, very good, very good. Okay, so we're all. Oh, turn it down. There you go. Okay, so listen, before we get started, we got to turn you into the digital evangelists. I call it digital deacons, electronic evangelists, and just start sharing. Okay, I've got some new music for you. As a matter of fact, announcements. Speaking of church announcements. I'm planning to do, and maybe I should wait till at least more people get in the room, but I can't hold it. So I'm planning to do a concert here virtually here online featuring remakes of my and it, the album Eternity. And the reason I want to do that is because it's been, let's see, that came out in 2012. And the good thing about it is the music on it is timeless. So I'm going to do a remix of that album and present it as a live concert here. And it's going to be absolutely free. So do you think that you'd like to hear some remakes of the classic album of mine? It's called Eternity. And I want to present it or represent it to you so that you can be familiar with it as a precursor to my the next project that I'm doing. So I just want to, and by the way, it's actually going to be on YouTube. So you'll make sure you lock into my YouTube page. I think it's well, I'll give you that information in the header, and for both the live concert online, that is, and more information about my next album. It's going to be a good one. Okay, so again. So I see doing life after 60. Good evening. Doing life after 60s. That's the Scarboroughs. All right, folks, come on in the room, and I'm going to get started in just a few seconds here, so I can find my mouse, so I won't be looking around. For those of you who perhaps haven't commented yet, I want to say welcome, namaste, God bless you, all that good stuff. Shalom. Welcome to another edition of Songs in the Night. So I've got some new music I want to share with you tonight. It's going a little bit different. So normally we like to start off with something to kind of get you relaxed, and the whole evening is about relaxation and preparing you for a great night of sleep and preparing you for the next morning, a next great morning. So, but I'm going to do that as well. But tonight I'm going to start off with something a little different. Maybe get your heart rate up and see how you like this one. All right, I love to hear your feedback, so make sure as you're listening, feel free to chat me a little something. Let me know if you like it, or as they say, what is it? Slam it, jam it, or slam it. So you be the judge. Okay, this one's called Champagne Life. Check it out. Hey. Oh. Okay. Let's do that one more time. Looks like something wasn't connecting. Thanks, Doing Life After 60 for letting me know. That's what I'm talking about. Some feedback. All right. All right. Let's take it from the top. One more time. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got a little bit jazzy on tonight. A little smooth jazzy. That's a tune made popular by the great Gerald Albright. So I thought I'd jump on that too. It felt good. If you like it, say so. Okay, give me a little something in the comment section to let me know. Hey, Mike, play that one again sometime whenever you get another chance, or don't ever play that one again. Okay, either way, it doesn't matter. I love to hear from you. Okay. All right. Speaking of loving to hear from you, I got to pause for the cause because have you gotten your copy of the award-winning book by yours truly called 12 Things That Ruin Relationships, a guide to knowing when it's safe to love? It's going around the world. We had almost so far a record breaking month in April in terms of sales. People are finding out about it. And thank you. They're doing Life After 60. They say they like it. And a lot of other people are telling me it's pretty good. So I want to encourage you to go to Amazon.com, get your copy of 12 Things That Ruin Relationships, a guide to knowing when it is safe to love. And you will thank me for it. I promise you. It's a good read, and it's very easy. As you can see, it's not thick, and it's not very technical. Very easy read. And I think it'll be a blessing to you. Okay? All right, more music. This is a song I composed for a singer in the Dallas area, and it's called Miami. And it's, again, get your blood rate up, your heart rate up, so that when it's time to woo-saw, go straight to sleep, okay? So, all right, I'm going to give you a little bit of it. Miami, check it out. Let me know if you like it, okay? Here we go. All righty now. You can do your bedtime calisthenics. Get yourself ready for a restful night, okay? Here we go. Just feel a little jazzy tonight. That's a piece made popular by, oh my goodness, I just came off the top of my head. Jeff Lorber. There it is. One of my favorites, as a matter of fact, even though I couldn't remember his name right off the bat. But he's one of the most fabulous musicians you're going to find this side of heaven. Shout out to Jeff Lorber. Route 66, I believe that's the name of that one. So we're going to slow it down and just get you ready for, again, a nice, quiet, relaxing time. Are you ready? Here we go. Well, folks, it's about that time we wrap it up. And if you're still awake, appreciate you hanging out with me tonight on another edition of Songs in the Night. If you enjoy what you hear, let me hear from you through the likes and the shares and make this a real thing. And by the way, I do want to let you know, again, as I mentioned earlier, that I'm planning a concert featuring the music of my album Eternity, which you haven't heard all of them. You heard a number of them, like 3 or 4 of them from the album, but there's a whole lot more to come. So stay tuned for that. And then, as you see in the chat, I'll be performing at the Comedy and Jazz Night, May 30th. And guess what? It's absolutely free. That's here, right here in Orlando. For more information, go to CMJ Resources. Once again, cmjresources.org. For more information about that night of jazz and comedy, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great time. Okay, make sure you don't miss that. Then, of course, I want to encourage you to get my latest offering, 12 Things That Ruin Relationships. It is a game changer. I promise you. You read this book, such chapters such as, I'm going to give you just a little bit of what to expect in this book, because a lot of people are telling me, and I almost hate to say a lot of people because, 45 says it all the time. A lot of people are saying, but quite a few people are saying that this book is an amazing blessing. Chapter 1 talks about too physical, too fast. You got to hear about that one. You got to look in on that. Another chapter is, what's another good one? Unrealistic expectations. Unchecked baggages. A lot of times you can't move on to the next properly until you've overcome your emotional ties to the ex. And a lot of times you treat the next like the ex. So the best thing to do is get fully delivered, wash that man right out of your hair or that woman right out of your hair before you go to the next, because if you don't, you run the risk of treating the next like the ex. Get this book. It's a small, short read, but it's powerful. Okay, go to Amazon.com and get your copy of that book. And I promise you, you'll be glad you did. You can thank me later for saving marriages and bringing marriages back together and saving some from getting married. Because it's not necessarily for everybody. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for me on this edition of Songs in the Night. I want you to join me this Wednesday night, 7 p.m. for Wednesday's Word. It's going to be powerful. I was out of town all last week in Delaware for a leadership I was speaking, my wife and I were speaking at a leadership conference there in Delaware. So we're back and pretty much back on schedule. So plan to join us this Wednesday night. And of course, 12 noon, I'll be with Dr. Cora there. You see her in the chat. I'll be on her broadcast called The 411. So you can check that out online as well. WOKB radio, online radio, as well as live 1680 right here in Orlando. Okay, so we're going to end it where I started. It's called Champagne Life, made popular by the great saxophonist Gerald Albright. Hey, by the way, thanks doing Life After 60. Travis Bridges, I'm about to holler at you. So I haven't forgot you, my brother. Thank you, Dr. Cora Miles. And of course, everyone else that's listening that has not chatted yet. Appreciate you joining in. And do me one huge favor and become that evangelist, that electronic evangelist, and share. Would you? It helps me so much. In the very near future, we're going to be moving a lot of our content over to YouTube because it helps, again, with the algorithms. They made it where it can be a blessing to the ministry as well. So it makes sense to put some content out there on YouTube, specifically for YouTube. So make sure that you click the like button. Click the subscribe button if you're already on YouTube, and if you're on Facebook or any of the other outlets, make sure that you get in touch. MichaelNormanMinistries.com. Love to hear from you. Okay, we're going to end it where we started it. Champagne Life. Until next time, blessings.